What is a true fact that sounds like a conspiracy theory? Project Sunshine, in which the US government, in the wake of dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, ordered a major study to better understand the effects of radiation exposure/nuclear fallout on the human body, so an international network of agents was recruited to locate recently deceased children and steal body parts from them to use for testing. Reddit admins have access to an infinite amount of gold. This is so that they can give gold to posts/comments they want to see rise quickly and in turn will promote content that Reddit wants advertisers to see. You mean to tell me that Reddit gold isn't backed by physical gold? Not since Nixon edit. Fuck, I didn't not expect gold or silver. Thanks, stranger. Bohemian Grove. Some of the world's most rich and powerful men meet up for a retreat in California and do weird shit around an owl shrine. I'm in Cali, who wants to crash it? The FBI sent an anonymous letter to Martin Luther King Jr. telling him to kill himself. Edit, added the link for context. Was very tired last night when I posted this and didn't even think to actually give people access to the letter. My bad. The FBI invented Sparks Chat? The monster study was a stuttering experiment performed on 22 orphan children in Davenport, Iowa in 1939. It was conducted by Wendell Johnson at the University of Iowa. Graduate student Mary Tudor conducted the experiment under Johnson's supervision. Half of the children received positive speech therapy, praising the fluency of their speech, and the other half negative speech therapy, belittling the children for speech imperfections. Many of the normal speaking, orphan children who received negative therapy in the experiment suffered negative psychological effects, and some retained speech problems for the rest of their lives. The reason only the orange variety of carrots is widely available is because the Dutch like the color orange. They leverage their powerful trade networks to make it so. I love that everything else on this thread is about assassination and biochemical warfare, and then there's just the Dutch wanting everyone to think only orange carrots are available. Project Northwoods JFK was proposed an idea from the CIA in which they would rain terror on the American people via random terrorist attacks, military ships being sunk, and plane hijackings in which they would blame on Cuba, and therefore get the public behind the idea to go to war with Cuba. Thankfully, JFK declined. The Hawaiian royalty was toppled by a fruit company, Dole. Fruit companies did all sorts of crazy and terrible shit. Both the US and Russia used dolphins and whales to spy on countries. Edit, the US also uses seals as in the animals for protection at some of their marine bases. And thank you for so many upvotes. Next up, sharks with laser beams on their heads. Mars is completely populated by alien robots. As far as we know. I feel like we are going to get there and find out that it's completely populated by spiders. Lobsters can't actually die of old age because they have an enzyme that replicates some of their DNA or whatever throughout their life, but they can die of anything else, for instance disease, consumption, etc. So if you think about it, there really could be just a huge ass lobster like the size of a VW bud chilling in the middle of the Atlantic or even bigger. I've heard that the reason we don't have big ass lobsters all the time is because they'll eventually get too big and they aren't able to eat enough to keep up with their metabolism. Watch our other videos and subscribe cause you're not a scrub.